It started with a message I didn't remember sending. I woke up one morning and checked my phone like usual, scrolling through notifications, emails, random apps. That's when I saw it. A message in my chat with my friend, sent at 2:14 a.m. The message just said, "You're still awake, right?" I stared at it for a few seconds, confused. I didn't remember sending that. I checked the time again. 2:14 a.m. I was asleep by then. At least I thought I was. I brushed it off at first. I figured maybe I woke up for a second during the night and sent it half asleep. It wouldn't be the first time something like that happened. My friend hadn't replied anyway, so I just ignored it and went on with my day. That night I made sure to go to bed earlier. I remember putting my phone on my nightstand and turning off the light. The next morning I checked my messages again. There was a reply from my friend. "Why were you asking that?" And below that, another message, sent from my phone, 3:03 a.m. "I think someone is in my apartment." My chest tightened when I read it. I didn't remember typing that. Not even a little. I checked the message details. It was sent normally, no weird glitches, no drafts, just sent like any other message. I sat there staring at the screen, trying to replay the night in my head. But there was nothing. Just sleep. I told myself I must have had some kind of half-asleep panic moment and didn't remember it. That explanation didn't feel right, but it was the only one I had. The next night I decided to test it. Before going to sleep, I opened my camera app and started recording, placing my phone so it could see most of my room. I wanted proof of what I was doing at night. I locked my door, checked every window, and went to bed. When I woke up, the recording was still going. I stopped it and immediately checked my messages. Nothing new. No messages sent during the night. I felt a wave of relief. Maybe it really was just a one-time thing, something weird, but explainable. Then I opened the video. The first few hours were normal. Just me sleeping. Not moving much. The room was dark, quiet, exactly how I left it. Then around 2:58 a.m., something changed. I saw myself move, slowly sitting up in bed. My eyes were open, but something about it felt wrong. Too still. Too controlled. I watched myself reach over to the nightstand and pick up my phone. My movements looked deliberate. Not like someone waking up. More like someone already awake. I unlocked the phone and started typing. I leaned closer to the screen, trying to see what I was writing. It was the same message. "I think someone is in my apartment." My hands started shaking as I kept watching, because after typing the message, I didn't stop. The version of me in the video slowly turned my head, not toward the door, not toward the window, toward the corner of the room. A part of the room the camera couldn't fully see. I stared at the screen, trying to understand what I was looking at. And then I saw it. Something moved in that corner, just barely visible. A shape shifting in the darkness. And the version of me in the video was looking directly at it. I paused the video. My heart was racing so fast it felt like I couldn't breathe. I rewound it, played it again. And that's when I noticed something that made everything worse. When I typed the message, my phone screen lit up my face just enough to see my expression. I wasn't scared. I wasn't confused. I was smiling. Not a normal smile. Something subtle. Something wrong. Like I knew exactly what I was doing. I closed the video and immediately looked around my room. Everything was exactly how it should be. Quiet. Empty. Still. But I couldn't stop thinking about that corner. The part of the room the camera didn't fully capture, because whatever I was looking at in that video was still somewhere in that apartment. And if it could make me send messages while I was asleep, then I have no way of knowing what else I've done that I don't remember.